Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be a follow-up to a video that I made quite a while ago. I think back when the channel was first starting out. So before we get into the article, I do always, guys, have to remind you that if you want to support the video and if you want to push traffic to the video, remember to leave a like, share this video, watch the video all the way to the end, because that way you will help me get the watch time that I need in order to help monetize the channel. And also remember to subscribe if you like my content, and if you want to support this channel, remember to please subscribe. And if you do, please remember to click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified whenever a brand new video gets posted. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's continue with the article. So this is coming to us from Screen Rant. So already, because it's Screen Rant, guys, please take it with a grain of salt. So I don't know how reliable Screen Rant is. From what I know about them, they've made some pretty terrible articles in the past. So just thought I'd let you guys know. But the second I saw this, and the second I saw what it contained, what the article specifically contained, I knew I had to make a video talking about this. So if you guys have been following the channel for a while, then you will know that I made a video talking about how there is going to be a brand new He-Man and the Masters of the Universe TV series called Masters of the Universe Revelation. And basically, according to them, it is supposed to be a sequel to the original 1980s Masters of the Universe cartoon show. This isn't like a reboot, like the original, like the version that came out in 2002, which was awesome. No, this is supposed to be a straight up sequel, and it's supposed to continue the story that it originally started. But if you watch the video, I also said that there was another He-Man show planned for Netflix, and that on its own is going to be its own thing. It won't be a sequel, but this video is specifically talking about Masters of the Universe Revelation. So let's continue, and there's one section of the article that I specifically want to talk about, because that's the one that's going to be the most important when it comes to this video. So let's just get through this real quick. He-Man and the Heroes of Eternia are coming soon to Netflix in a new animated series, titled Masters of the Universe Revelation. And here's everything we know so far. Based on the popular action figure line that originated in the 1980s, the show will be the fourth cartoon in the franchise, following He-Man and the Masters of the Universe from 1983, the new adventures of He-Man in the early 1990s, and a reboot of the original series, which ran from 2002 to 2004, which I heard got canceled before its third season, which sucked, because that was supposed to be like the finale to the show, at least from what I know. I could be wrong about that. And it was a lot like the 2011 Thundercats, which got canceled before its second season, which was supposed to wrap up the show. I don't know why they seemed interested in just canceling shows before they end. Whatever. A second live-action Masters of the Universe movie is currently in development, but that's not the only new installment the franchise has to offer in the near future. Two cartoons are being produced by Netflix, which is already the home of the new She-Ra, a He-Man spin-off. One of the two new He-Man cartoons headed to Netflix is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, while the other is Masters of the Universe Revelation, which is the one that we're going to talk about here on this channel, which according to them is confirmed to be a miniseries, so it won't be like a multiple season show, because like I said, this is originally supposed to be like a continuation of the original series that came out in 1983. Okay, let's talk about the release date. And by the way, it's going to be helmed by Kevin Smith, in case you didn't know. So let's talk about the release date real quick. A release date has not been announced, and considering that a trailer hasn't even been released yet, which, by the way, I'm guessing that because of COVID, it's probably like a lot of other shows, it's probably being put on hold. Revelation is still a long way from being completed. Fortunately, Kevin Smith has said that work. Oh, okay, so it's still continuing. They're still continuing work. Unlike several other shows and movies, it isn't being seriously affected by the coronavirus. Smith says that the current plan is for Masters of the Universe Revelation to release on Netflix in 2021, possibly in the summer. So let's talk about the cast. Again, I did a video where I talked about the cast. In that video, I talked about the cast. And its most important characters, and it boasts an impressive cast of voice actors, which includes Mark Hamill, who's going to play Skeletor. Chris Wood is going to play He-Man and Prince Adam, of course. Sarah Michelle Gellar as Tila, Liam Cunningham as Man-at-Arms, Stephen Root as Cringer, and Diedrich Bader as Trapjaw and King Randor. Alicia Silverstone as Queen Marlena, Kevin Michael Richardson as Beastman, Kevin Conroy. This I couldn't believe. They actually got Kevin Conroy, who's going to play Merman. Henry Rollins as Triclops. Lena Headey is going to play Evelyn. Griffin Newman is going to play Orko. Susan Eisenberg is going to play Sorceress. She's going to play the Sorceress, and more. This is the part that I really want to talk about, and keep in mind the picture that they used here. Think about this. Or listen to this. Masters of the Universe Revelation is a reboot, but a sequel series, as it will pick up where the original 1980s series left off. One major difference is that though He-Man will certainly be around, he won't be the main protagonist anymore. Instead, the focus will be on Teela. Even so, He-Man should still have a large presence, since the series never did get to explore the final battle between He-Man and his greatest enemy, Skeletor. Smith has teased that this fight could finally be shown in Masters of the Universe Revelation. Okay. That's the part where is there more to the article? Okay, no. This is like I said, this is the one that you really want to focus on, because okay. In that video, I talked about how I heard from another YouTube channel that I follow called Cloudfish TV, which I highly recommend you go subscribe to them, by the way. They made a video where they said, according to someone that they talked to who happens to, let's say, who happens to be close to, because they have connections. They used to work in the animation industry, or they used to work in the entertainment industry, so they have connections. And according to one source, they said that the show, this show, Master of the Universe specifically, we're not talking about the other new He-Man cartoon that's going to show up for Netflix. No, they're specifically talking about Master of the Universe Revelation, the one that's being helmed by Kevin Smith. They said, according to their source, basically He-Man is going to be sidelined in his own show, and that it's going to focus on Teela. Now, look, I like Teela, I do. I like her character, but the thing is, it's not her show. It's He-Man's show. He's the main character. And the fact that you're going to sideline him for most of the... Because according to what he said, or what they said, I don't know if it's a he or she, according to what they said, He-Man is going to be sidelined in his own show, and is going to be focused primarily on Teela, which is what they said here. They confirmed this. This is coming to us way after they released that video. And apparently it's going to be focusing on Teela, like helping restore He-Man's powers. And apparently throughout the apparently they're also going to tease the fact that Teela is apparently going to have a girlfriend, even though she was never shown to be gay in the show. But sure, let's just change that for modern day 2020, because of course. And this is unfortunately what we were worried about this is unfortunately what a lot of us were worried about ever since we heard that. Now, Kevin Smith himself did come out and say that all of the stuff that was reported by Clownfish TV, because he responded to them directly, and he said it turns out to not be true and that the show will be awesome. Now, normally you would think that would be enough. I mean, the showrunner himself came out and said that it turns out this rumor isn't true. Now, normally you could have left it at that. It would have been, okay, yeah, okay, great. If it's not true, fantastic. And yet we get this article. We get this article that pretty much confirms what they said, and it's confirmed what a lot of us have said on our own channels. And to me, it's just, this is honestly look like I honestly don't know why I'm so surprised whenever I get these news, whenever I get these types of news. Like, I honestly shouldn't be surprised anymore, but I don't know why. But when they announced this, I had hope. Like, I had hope. I had something to look forward to. But it seems like another show that's just going to be ruined by identity politics, where you sideline the main character because he's a dude, and you choose to focus on another character because she's a woman, and you're going to completely change an aspect of her character just to fit your own agenda, or just to, even if it's not your own agenda, it's to push a agenda, the Hollywood agenda. And that just it sucks, because now I guarantee you, if it's going to turn out to not be true. Now look, if the show comes out and it turns out all of this is bullshit, because like I said, this is coming to us from Screen Rant. I don't know how reliable they are. I hope to God this isn't true. And again, if the show comes out and it's not true, I'll happily say that I was wrong. I'll happily now, granted, even if this is wrong, the show could still turn out to be a complete piece of shit. You know, just for different reasons. But if the show is good, I'll make a video letting you guys know, guys, the show's fantastic. You should definitely go watch it. But I don't know. I just, again, considering modern day, considering Hollywood these days, considering the animation industry these days, I don't know. I have a tough time believing that believing that they actually would do anything else. But you know what, guys? That's just my own opinions. That's just my own opinion. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to support the channel, please, please, please hit that like button. Or if you want to support the channel, remember to subscribe. And if you watched the video all the way to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate you helping me get the watch time. And please consider, first of all, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and please consider joining me for my next video. You guys have been awesome. Bye.